This is the, do I call it the second day? The second daylight. I am at Moi. Today I haven't done much except some cleaning here and there, mopping, you know, some cleaning here and there, to put it simply, because I don't have many things to do today. So I just want to relax, cool down as I plan for next week. So far, so good. The house that I'm living in, I'm happy that there are no people around. Like there's no somebody who is living next door, to the left or to the right or behind me, because I'm grateful, man. And I like it that way because it will give me an allowance to make as much noise as possible in that 90 days. And as that happens, we'll do what we're supposed to do. As I've said yesterday, I'll work with the 4 elements to get the best, not even to get the best ideas. Of course, the best ideas will come as a result of doing many ideas. But the point that I'm trying to drive is, in that period, I'll make the best that I've ever made in terms of content. I'll be the king of technology in terms of PC, computers, laptops, and the and the peripherals that concerns those 3 groups. Okay, because I don't, I realized there is some work that I need to put at first, and then it will reach a point where I don't need to do anything anymore. But as long as you are starting something unique, something that is going to disrupt the culture, something that is going to do good and give you outcome at the end of or even which is going to give you outcome and great results, you must put in work, whether you believe or you don't, whether you are a spiritualist or not. There is some work that you need to put in, and it was my choice that I start putting in work that is very deliberate in growing my brand, Pre-Buy PC. So that's what I'll be doing. So later this evening, it's about how much time? It's on It's on the 30th May 2026. 30th May 2026. What am I supposed to say? I wanted to say the time 15:13. Ni saa 9 na dakika 13. So later, actually, I've had lunch right now. Beans and rice. I usually don't eat such food, but they're soft foods. When I was a comrade back then, the time that I was still living here, the food that I could only eat is githeri and such stuff. Githeri and such. Githeri, things that are going to make me full. As for now, I think I've lost appetite for real. In fact, yesterday, let me first start talking about my plan for this evening. I'm going to Jumia. I've made one of my t-shirts a mop, so I'm running out of clothes, so I need to go to Jumia, order some t-shirts. There's a pack of 6 or 5 t-shirts, different colors, large in size, because I really like large. I don't know why. Get those t-shirts that are now going to fill the gap, because I left some other t-shirts at home. So, and while I'm doing content, I need to look presentable. So now you understand where I'm going with this. So I need to look presentable, and I'm also going to order some shorts. Because I don't plan to be wearing trousers. Where I am, I think I have the freedom to be moving anyhowly and how I want. Plus, I have 3 months in advance to do what I'm supposed to do. So I have a certain kind of freedom, and I can do anything. In fact, I can even live naked in my own house because I have nobody I'm living with. Okay. Well, at some point there is someone who is going to join me, but not now. But that's what I want to do. I just want to ensure that I take full maximum advantage of the freedom that I've been given. So I won't be wearing shorts, plus I won't be moving around, maybe school a lot. Unlike the other time that I used to go for the internet. Right now, I am a bit objective. Good thing is, some income is trickling in, although it isn't much, but it's going to support that. Okay. Yesterday, before I even come to yesterday, so that's my plan for today. I'm going to spend about money is going, pesa inaisha. The money that I had is, I think right now I have almost 23,000. I have almost 23,000 because I'm spending. I bought some candles for the rituals that I'll be doing for the 90 days, and even for the first 3 days that I'll be fasting. I think starting from Monday. Now, there's an update. I left some gas and mattress yesterday. I mean, the time that I was living here. And right now, whoever has them left it to another friend of his. I tried to contact the person, and anajifanya they are pretending that they don't know what I'm talking about, the gas cylinder and the mattress. They are making it hard for me to even do what I'm supposed to do. But I'm supposed to have gas. That time sasa, I will stop now going to the hotel. As for the mattress, I bought it yesterday. I bought a second hand for 1,000. Yeah, I bought one for 1,000, and in fact, the quality is good. The only issue that it doesn't have the cover, the outer covering. Okay, and that's why they were selling it that cheaply. The one that I could have gotten, which has covers, could have costed me about 2,500 shillings. And you see, that's that's a problem, because I don't want to spend any much money. In fact, spending right now 1,000 Kenyan shillings more than I needed to, it's going to affect me somewhere. I must really be careful to start using the resources that I have with wisdom, because I'm not receiving money from anybody else. Like, that's the money that I have. I don't expect anyone to even send me any money. You see why freedom of making your own money, that is sort of actually it should be passive. Right now I'm not doing anything. However, I know someone is watching my video right now currently, and they are watching an ad, and and that is what I'm interested in. They watch my ad and I make an income because I'm giving them value. So it's important that I use the money that I have, considering that properly, properly, considering that I have no other way of making money. And whichever and in that way that I can make the money in other ways is what I'm planning to build on. Now, right now, hey, I have to use the money that I have wisely. So I'm very careful of how I'm spending. Plus, if the friend who I left the things for told me that he's coming back on Thursday of next week, and today is on Saturday. So it's just like that. I'm going to wait for him, but until then, which is now tomorrow, almost tomorrow is when the last time that I'm meeting in a hotel. Okay, not the last no, it will be the last day before I now get into fasting, before I get into fasting. So I got to sawa. I think it's good. Haya, anything else? I'm going to wait for him. He's coming on Thursday. And I don't know if I even believe him, because this is a person that you cannot believe. There are people who do things and be like, let me just give you a benefit of doubt that you'll come on Thursday. But I think I'm going to figure out what's next. Now, as for now, I don't know when I'll pick the things on the Jumia pick point. I don't know when the things will arrive, and chances are it's going to arrive on Friday, next week on Tuesday or Monday or Wednesday. Well, in between the fasting, okay? Because I need to raise up my spirituality level before I even start thinking of creating content. I need to heighten my spiritual awareness, because whatever I'm about to do, it requires a lot of it, a lot of connection with the spirit and the infinite source, basically God, infinite intelligence. I need to connect to that, and you can't tap into that if you are eating. And talk of eating, yesterday I decided to spoil myself to eat some to eat some what? To eat some bajia and chips. You know what I did? I went to where those fast foods are sold, ordered 100 shillings worth of chips and 100 shillings worth of bajia. Basically, it's potatoes that has been cooked in two different ways. Hey, I got into the house, started eating. Man, I thought I was hungry. I thought I could hold it in my stomach. There are some birds that are making some noise, but I thought I could eat. Hey, now I went and bought those two for 200 shillings, and the chrome gin, the alcohol, the full bottle, for 900 shillings. Decided to eat everything. Go to the house, eat everything. thinking I could finish. And before I even finished the chips, I was like, ah, I'm going to feel, my stomach is going to fill up. I don't know why my stomach is now. I think I've gotten to that period of you need food. I've gotten into that phase of my life where I used to eat. At home I also noticed that I nowadays don't usually eat that much. A portion, a push, a handful of food is actually enough for me. Hey, yeah, times change. Right now, and I have reasons to believe that even the eggs that I'll be eating, and I thought, and I was thinking that they could never make me, they could never satisfy my hunger at a point. I think I have a reason to believe otherwise because it's going to be tough. It's going to be different, I mean. And it's going to be different in a way that I don't have to worry about my stomach filling up I don't have enough money. I think how I am, I actually suiting wherever I am. So I won't be eating much because I'm going to transition to eating meat, eggs, vegetables, and water. Just that. Because I can't create something if I continue eating carbohydrates. Did I say this? Yeah, the last time that now when it was time to build Maxipie as a brand, at that point I was still living. It's when, by the way, coincidentally, the time that I was building Maxipie is when people had gone for the long holiday. I decided to stay here and work on myself. And actually, this is the tree that I sat under while I was creating Maxipie. This exact tree. I used to do content here. In fact, I did. I did. I remember very well. This is where I wrote the vision, the mission statement, the vision statement, revamped the whole thing from Max Feature Perotech to Maxipie. And now, almost at the same time, because I remember, I built the same company profile. I'm now building the same company profile at the same time as I did to Maxipie. Now I'm doing it to Pre-Buy PC. You see how history repeats itself? We are on May. It is almost at the same time. Anyway, things happen. Things that I don't know we can control or the universe has control over. But I'm glad. So after eating, let me come back to the story. After eating, I got full. In fact, I had even not touched bajia. I wanted to eat it, but it's like I can't eat much. My stomach is telling me, you can't go past this. So whatever was left, I packaged it, thinking that I'm going to eat it the next day. Now, whatever happened that night is what actually made me, you know what? Don't even bother. Don't even bother. Don't even bother eating that bajia. In fact, I've just thrown it to the dustbin. In the dustbin, just right now. Because I could not finish, I could not eat. Why? The alcohol that I drank yesterday. Hey. In fact, I even didn't finish that bottle. I didn't. I honestly didn't. And so, In fact, it led me to vomiting the whole thing. Vomiting the chips, the little bhajia that I had eaten, and even I went ahead to even vomit the githeri that I ate at lunch when I just landed here, or when I was looking for a house. Hey, goodness. Wow, 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 wow. Man, it was crazy. I think I vomited and I didn't clean it immediately. I waited till morning, today now, to go clean the room as I'm cleaning the whole thing. Hey, I think the same thing happened back when I was sick. There was a time that I was sick. I ate some food. Hey, man, I was sick. I think I received food poisoning. And food poisoning in this manner, I attended a tech event. But this eye has a problem. I have an internal sty, and it's causing me to release some. Anyway, let me talk about something that concerns. Yeah, I vomited that time. I ate the food from the tech event that I attended. Bro, I was sick. My stomach felt like it was collapsing. Any kind of shift in the posture that I took when I was sleeping was enough to actually evoke the feeling of vomiting. Oh goodness. And it was the same experience that I got yesterday, only that it's alcohol that now brought me all this trouble. Hey, man, I had in fact I have not even had any what do you call it, the motivation to do anything this morning. Nothing. Like, I'm just flat. I don't want to eat anything. I just want to stay just like that until I decided to just do some cleaning. I think it has now led me to come in here and even eat before I come here. Otherwise, I see myself not. Anyway, is there anything else? I don't think there is anything else. I vomited. In fact, I left it that way. The bottle of Chrome gin, that big bottle. I only took half yesterday. Today morning is when I poured it in the toilet. Hey, I was like, I don't want to do this alcohol ever again. And something funny, when you are drunk, actually, you usually know what you are doing. I think if there's something that I've learned, if you are drunk, you definitely know what you are doing. It's only that the brain is receiving these waves of destabilization. But I think I've come to know, when you're drunk, you definitely know what you're doing. Even the person who is talking. There are men who. Okay, I don't know if it is true. No, I think it's true. Men who appear drunk and talk a lot of sense, they usually do know what they are talking about, even if they are drunk. The drunkenness is just I don't know, instability caused by the liquid. Otherwise, if someone is drunk, they definitely know what they are doing. They definitely know what they are doing. And if someone did something while they were drunk, they definitely knew what they were doing, just from the experience yesterday. Of course, I have drunk before, but not to that level where I did what I did yesterday. Hey, I'll never take alcohol again. And if I do, it's going to be in very minimal quantities. Bro, God, I felt like puking. And you see, I selected Chrome Gin instead of Chrome Vodka. Chrome Gin tastes lemon, very bitter, and I think very strong, but hey, so whatever is going to, I think I've had my own taste. I don't think I'm going to do it again. The taste itself is disgusting. So I poured it, all of it away. I threw all of it away. So, and I don't see myself buying alcohol ever again, unless someone buys it for me. I won't ever do that shit again. It was bad. It was bad. It made me puke. It made me swallow a liquid that was so hard to swallow. But I learned my lesson. In fact, it isn't a lesson. It's just I was curious to feel how drunk men feel. They had the experience of having it. People don't know what they are doing. Except that zikishika sana, when you become so drunk, your body stability becomes a bit ish. Okay? You can't lift a hand. You can't stand this way. The head will start drooping. All that. It's something that I will never ever try again. Not because I don't want to, but because I've seen it has no value in any way. Now I wonder how drunk people get addicted to it. Something that is terrible in taste like that. Hey, that's bad. But anyway, I'll continue what? So I'll continue. I will. Yeah, me, I'm focused. Me, I'm here for a reason. Me, after 90 days, I think. I don't know what will happen after that. And whatever will happen after that will entirely depend on what I do in that 90 days. So I better be a good boy. Don't do things that really don't add value to your life. Alcohol, I've now believed that alcohol actually has no value. It's just there for the fun part of it. And this is something that we're not supposed to be doing regularly. We'll do it once in a blue moon. And yeah. Hey, the last mouthfuls that I took of that drink, hey, I had to take water so that I can neutralize the taste that was in my mouth. Hey. It was very kukua kali kusema aje. It was had a very strong taste. I needed to take water. But anyway, it's hard. So this evening I don't have many things to do except going to TikTok and scroll. And as I am doing some writing. After that, wait. Something else. The bed that I'm sleeping on, it has bed bugs. Whoa! One drank my blood, and I killed it instantly. I didn't. Now these are the problems of coming to some places like this. Kunguni nazo utapatana nazo. It's called kunguni. Nini? It will suck your blood. Wait. That insect. So I'm waiting for my gas to arrive, and I pour some hot water on the crevices of my bed so that I don't have to deal with bed bugs anymore. Is it bed bugs? I think they are called that. Yeah, I don't have anything else to talk about. Me, after the 90 days, me, I don't know what will happen. I have no control over that. Although I do, I do. By what I will do in between those 90 days. By then, the 90 days start from Monday. Tomorrow is on 31st, and then Monday is on the 1st. So I'll need to count 3 months before now the students come back. And students coming back means that the the rent will be hiked from 2,500 shillings to 4,500 or 5,000 Kenyan shillings. And at that point, I won't have the freedom to be doing content in a way that I will from next week. It will be on Thursday. It will be on the same day as Nini. Okay, ni sawa. But ni sawa. That's it. I don't want to make this diary longer than it should be, because I'm not going to the school to upload it. Me, I don't have the business, the interest to be moving here and there to look for internet yet. I have the ability to purchase. I have Wi-Fi in this house that I'm living in, so we'll be uploading through them, and they are cheap. 5 shillings for 1 hour unlimited, although the speed is capped somehow. But yeah, I've just come here to give an update. I don't think I'm going to do any other diary. Like officially, I'm not going to do any other diary, unless when I will be doing content and in between. That's when I will come back to do 1, 2, 3, several videos. So I don't believe it should. In fact, it will be more of a summary of what I'll be doing. Yeah, I'm done. See you on the next one. I got so used to saying that in Max Pie. Yeah, let me wait. And in fact, tomorrow I'm not going to church. I don't feel like going anywhere anymore. So tomorrow will be more of writing, focusing on the 90 days. What I'll be, the rituals that I'll be doing in between every day, and also rituals for the 3 days from Monday to Wednesday. Wednesday is when I will resurface again, and I need to create harmony between me and the elements, and clean myself, clean my conscience. Yeah, clean my conscience. I need to do content while the conscience is clean. So that's it. If it can be shaken, it can be moved until another time, which is not tomorrow, definitely. Adios.